Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video. This time I'm reacting to Chris Cornell performing the Prince cover, Nothing Compares to You. Let's have a listen.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out all night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whoever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant. But nothing can take away these blues. There's nothing compared to you.
This is like thrilling to me. I love Prince, and to be honest, I miss the whole Soundgarden. That was in my dark years being a young mom with no TV, and so yeah. But Chris Cornell is a huge Seattle favorite. We have so many amazing bands in Seattle, and I knew people that knew him because he lived in Edmonds before he passed away. So I really love this kind of performance, stripped down in a studio, recording. It's real. They're not posing for the camera or they're not posing for the audience. It's just real music. I love the cello. And the thing about Chris Cornell, he's got that big raw sound, and he has a very natural approach. I don't see a lot of that swingy jaw. It's 7 hours and 15 days. So very much in that speech place, which makes it feel real raw. Gotta say, I love the sunglasses too.
It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, where did I go wrong? I can put my arms around any girl I choose, but it just reminds me of you. I went to the doctor and guess what he told me? He said, boy, you better try to have fun no matter what you do. But he's a fool, 'cause nothing compares to you. Keaton Simons.
pause. I loved that guitar solo. I miss guitar solos so much, especially skillful ones like that just adds to the angst of the song and the playing so much.
All the flowers that you planted, mama, in your backyard, all died when you went away. And I know living with me, baby, is sometimes hard, but I'm willing to give it another try. Thank you.
That was, I loved it. I love Prince, and like I said, I haven't listened tons to Chris Cornell. Sorry, I need to go back and listen to the Soundgarden. I've actually worked with a lot of songs, bands that sing their songs, but that was really an understated performance. Yes, it sounds like there was a little audience, but I love musicians just digging in, doing what they do, focused 100% on the music. That guitarist blew me away. And I love the cello in the arrangement. It really brought in this mournful quality. And Chris, he had those glasses, shades, totally like cooler than anyone in the room, but totally focused on what's at hand, which is playing his guitar and singing, playing that rhythm. And this is, again, I haven't really studied his technique very much, but he has what I call a really natural style of singing. Usually I look at the singers that are really enunciating, doing really stuff, big mouths, lots of movement, but he's very stripped down. He's very honest. He has what I call like more of a natural voice. I'm not saying he has a natural, meaning natural voice, but he has a voice that comes from a very speech place. And his mouth doesn't really open that much. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares. Has a bit of that rock, almost a southern feel. I know, Seattle band. We're not really southern, but he has that kind of, the mouth is somewhat closed, and we have that mouth resonance. Nothing compares, nothing to you. Oh, so the mouth is really much speech-like. Eventually he'd go, the flowers, baby, a little bit of mouth, but pretty much middle voice and focusing on the text delivery. This is not fancy singing, meaning it's not show-offy singing, and it's not like, ooh, listen to my high note, listen to this. It's about being in the moment and telling that story with that song. And what I love about a great song, because of course the original artist was Sinead O'Connor, and no one really knew that Prince wrote it till later, and then Prince has covered it too. But it's such a great song because it speaks to the human condition of missing somebody and not being over them. And that closed eyes, well, we don't know, his glasses were on, but nothing compares to you. So lots of the mouth being closed, which is really different than a lot of the singers that I react to, because they have a bit more of a bigger, larger than life sound. But that's not how Chris Cornell is singing, at least in this song. He's coming from that introverted place, but he's also allowing his voice to not outstage him, right? Because, sometimes singers, you think about them and they have this big voice and like, oh, my voice is so amazing. But with Chris, he has an amazing voice, but you're more focused on the performance and what he's saying versus, wow, that was a great high note. Wow, that was really amazing. It was like boy, I really felt that emotion. I felt that to just kind of go into it. So he's pretty stripped down. He's a stripped down singer, and I don't mean anything less than in that, because that's his style. That's what he feels good. So he's not, nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. Just in your mouth. The mouth is doing everything to you. Different sound. Nothing compares to you. Kind of like throwing it out. He's bringing people to him. Just nothing compares to you. It's in my mouth. All the thing is right in here. So it's just, everything's just right in this mouth mode. And then just a few little moments of angst. But 100% committed to the text and to the story. And in that moment. And yeah, I love that guitarist. It was so good. I miss solos. It takes so much skill to solo over the guitar. I mean, he's against the rhythm to make that emotional, just builds it. Because that used to be a thing. There's always a solo. It's a guitar solo, piano solo, even a trombone solo in Chicago. Now, we don't want to pay those people to record. So it's great to see these great musicians making such a great musical element. And it's just a bit more of that rock vibe. A little bit rock, more stripped down, just natural, this natural voice. Meaning nothing compares to you. Just keep it in my mouth, just like I talk. So that's kind of the vocal style. Now, you Chris Cornell fans, please let me know what other music I should react to, because I really want to understand and learn, because that was in my dark years when my children were small. I didn't have any TV before the internet. So I missed out of a lot of the 90s music, to be honest. I think early 90s, I should say. So please let me know what other Chris Cornell songs I should react to. And if you like this content, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all of my content. I also want to let you know that I am still teaching online. I've been teaching online since 2011. And I've worked with students from all over the world, from beginners to professionals, from rock singers to opera singers. It's been really a great time, and I love working with new people. So if you're interested in lessons, please go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. I also have 2 free Facebook groups that I would like to invite you to. The first one is called Creative Soul Alignment, and it's a group of people that are artists and crafters and sound healers and all kinds of musicians, singers, songwriters, and also people that are on the spiritual path. So we're talking about and sharing things that combine spirituality and creativity. And that's Creative Soul Alignment. My next group is YouTube Success Strategies. And this is my newest project where I am coaching people how to succeed in YouTube. Because when I moved to Seattle in 2010, I created my YouTube channel thinking I would be marketing to Seattle people, but I ended up getting clients from all over the world. And that happened even before I was doing reaction videos. I had 8,000 subscribers and people were following me. So now I've created some training at my YouTube group for you to learn how to succeed in YouTube, because I've cracked the code, and I have some other YouTube channels as well that I'm experimenting with, so I'm proving my methods. So I'd love to see you in those groups, and I will leave all the information below in the description. All right, take care, you guys, and take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.